Welcome to the Artifact YouTube channel. Today, we're excited to share a masterclass by one of the most talented watercolor artists in the world. Please welcome Ze Ze Lai.
So I will try first. So first I put on the paint on the roses. Let's see. It's very dry. It's very wet. You can see this is just like flowing to the other part. So just put the paint like here on the where the pencil I put the roses. This is just the shape like that. And this one, smaller one, 2 colors only. And this one, okay, this is the where I put the roses. And now I need to mix the background. Now it's very dark. So remember that don't mix it too, don't put too much water. Otherwise it will not be dark enough. It's quite thick actually. But still you can like the watercolor effect. So you can see this is very dark now. It's like black color. See. So all around I just paint this dark color, and when get closer to the rose, I will leave a little bit white border, because later I will let it blend together to make it smoother look. So here, the leaves, I will use the olive green to make some leaves here. Just one color, this is the olive green. Here, maybe here. So we keep on the background. So remember the glass bottles is here. Remember to leave the white here because this is the reflection. So when you paint the background, just be careful to leave some white at the bottle. Here is all dark color. So the dark color will fill up also inside the bottle, like that.
I hope you're enjoying this watercolor lesson. On our channel, we always share watercolor lessons from the world's top artists. And today, we have something special for you. Follow the link in the video description and sign up for a free online masterclass with another global watercolor star.
So we use also a little water to smoothen the edges of the background here. You have to do this very at this time because otherwise it will dry and then you cannot smoothen the edges. Okay. So now I use the red to put more on the roses and try to mix with the white. Sometimes I pull the dark background to the roses, then they will form an intermediate like a color in between. Well, so in the middle of the roses, maybe a little bit dark. Okay, so at this time, it is still wet actually. So we will paint the shape of the bottle here. Because will be there's water in the bottle, suppose, and then the line will be a little bit curved. It's not straight like that. So I use this brush to lift up some of the colors. So it will become a little bit curved like that. It's like when you have some water, then it will like washing out some of the paint. A little bit curved. And then also the dark. We have to paint also the bottom of the bottle. Just use the background color like that. So you can see the glass bottle, the shape is formed here. And there will be some reflection here on the edges of the bottle. And also the stem of the roses. Just use the little brush and put some water. See, like okay. So at the bottom, we just add some more dark color, like the background. The background color, use the add some more dark color, so the base of the model. And here. So some shadows here. A bit darker. So at this time, we will get back to the roses, and then we will lift up some of the color that form the shape of the roses more obvious. So I just use this one, and then I use a little water, just a little water, wet paper, not too wet. And then when I put on the roses, and then it will erase the color like that. Like some petals. Just like drawing the shape of the roses with water. And then also you can make some stem or the roses, the stem is here. And then the leaves, make some places lighter color. So the roses here in the central, we can add some more highlights of the petals. You can just the roses painted very simple. You don't have to go into much detail because the style is just like an impressionist style. So you don't have to make it too detailed. Just the shape of the roses. So finally, we are working where we can improve, and then sometimes you just wipe with the brush a little bit, not no water here. Just wipe it so they can blend more naturally. I want to put some more darker color here. I can use a small brush. This is just the burnt umber I'm using. Can also add a little red here, like the reflection from the roses. Later, I will show you maybe a closer look because I think this is not too far away to see the details. So we can add some more leaves here around the roses. This is still very wet. You don't have to use the hair dryer, so that's why, because I want to keep it very wet and let the color blend together very well. So the background, the dark background is still very wet, and we can check whether some places we need some more darker, we can add some more. So I think this is almost done. Actually, if working too much, I think it's not, maybe not good. Sometimes you know where to stop. Things, yeah. A little darker here, so the line will be more clear here. The body. Okay. So I can maybe move a little bit closer so you can watch clearly on the picture.
Thank you so much, Ze Ze. That's such a beautiful demonstration of the rose. So we can see it close up there. That's really helpful to see that. You can even see the little scarlet reflection on the stalk there.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that before, so that's nice. So many lovely comments from everyone. So beautiful, lovely, beautiful demonstration.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
so this is a closer look that you can, because you can see the paper is still wet. Yeah, very some kind of reflection on the paper. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And maybe, yeah, if you have any question, then we can, yeah.
Yes, so let's put the camera back on Ze Ze and we can all
put the camera first. Let's a moment.
Okay, we can have a moment to ask and think about questions for Ze Ze. Breathtaking, amazing demo, wonderful. So many lovely comments. Looks so striking. It is striking because of the incredible contrast that's been created.
Okay, so I'm back.
We have people online who are looking forward. Helena says looking forward to attempting this. I think the lifting would be the most challenging part, she says. You use a lot of lifting in your technique, Ze Ze. You're often lifting the paint in many of your works. And one of the questions is, do you have any special tips for lifting?
But I think the time is very important. If it is too wet, and then when you lift the color, and then after a second, the color will like running back to the part you have been lift. So you have to wait like when the paper has not much reflection. That is the best time. But today I think I'm a little bit early, you know. But actually, because the time is not enough, and the weather is not good today. It's very high humidity. So if you can wait, just wait for when you see the paper, the reflection is not much, and this is the best time to lift your color, so that you don't have the water running back to the paint. No. Yeah.
Yes, I've had that experience of the water running back in as well. So thank you for the tip. Should the brush be wet or dry when you're lifting the paint?
Actually, it's wet, because but it is not too wet, and you can find water in it. This is not. You have to dip the brush in the water, and then you can soak the water, excess water, with the tissue, and then you can just use to lift the color. Because if it is too dry, you cannot pick up the paint, I think. So a little bit, maybe a little bit wet, but not with excess water.
Okay. And apart from the roses, what other subjects do you think the lifting technique is good for? What other subjects? Roses, is it good for material, fabric? What other subjects would we benefit from using that
I think that most of my painting, I'm using this technique to lift the color for the lights and shadow. You can see my paintings, like there are many round circles, like the bokeh effect. Those one, I usually use this technique to erase the color, because I think it's more natural rather than you just paint a circle like that. I would just paint the whole part of it and then just erase the like a circular shape. And I think this is more natural look to make those effects.
Yeah, like this one behind me, like this.
Yeah.
The light leaking through.
Yeah, sometimes big one you have to leave some white, of course, because it is too big really. But small one you can just paint it all over and then use a brush to erase the color.
Yeah, it's a very natural way of painting. That's right. We had a lot of questions about the brushes that you were using. Are they synthetic brushes or are they with animal hair? And is it possible to buy them online, or do you have
yeah, this flat brush, these two flat brushes I'm using are animal hair, real animal hair. Actually, I bought it in China because China brushes are actually very famous, like because they're doing those Chinese calligraphy. They have lots of brushes like that, and they are very cheap actually. And I think they sell them, you can buy online like this one. Sometimes they have, but not too many choices. But actually similar brush like I use those Korean brush. I can't remember the brand. They also have this kind of flat brush, or the Escoder. I used one time. They also have like this kind of animal hair, real animal hair flat brush. Actually, I think it's similar that you can buy to try. Actually, it is like squirrel hair. Actually, it's a similar brush they have.
the squirrel hair? Okay, and the Escoda is it somebody else? Is it heron brushes? Do you know the brushes?
I remember it's start from H. I think so. Yeah, that's Korean brush. They have a lots of series of brush. They also have this kind of flat brush, and I have used one or sometimes, but I found that they are also very good brush.
Yeah, thanks Beth for reminding us of the heron brush. And we have a question from before. Zizi, why did you choose to put the shadow on the right side on the screen? It's on the right side. Was there a reason why the shadow falls on that side? The shadow from the glass?
There is no reason, just I think this is maybe my right hand is painting, so it's more easy for me to print like this rather than this. So there's no special reasons for that. You can paint, maybe some people paint with their left hand, maybe they find more easily to on the left side. So that's it.
Okay. And we have a question about keeping the paper wet. Anne-Marie is asking, you keep the paper wet all the time, yes, Zizi?
Yes, because I'm using a plastic backing, like a PVC backing here. So the water will be trapped between the paper and the backing. So it is keeping wet all the time.